Sucked.
Hey, what's up guys? ThatFMDude here with another episode of the, what should I call this challenge now? Well, this series. Well, it is a challenge, but the original title was just Antwerp, was the Antwerp series, but now we're at Eupen and we're after being sacked at Antwerp, so, what should I call this? I could use some help with that. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. I'm not sure if I really explicitly told you guys what the intent of this series was, but with Antwerp, the idea was to get the debt-ridden Antwerp into Europe, and that was gonna be a real tough challenge. But with Eupen, it's gonna be an even tougher challenge because they're debt-ridden as well, but they have no real connections, links with bigger clubs like Antwerp has with Manchester United. And yeah, we just have a less quality in our squad, so it's gonna be difficult. But I think that's gonna be the goal now, since we've been sacked at Antwerp. The goal will be getting Eupen into Europe. Well, that'll be the first goal, at least, and then we'll see where we go from there. But that's gonna take a while anyway, so okay, that's that out of the way. Now let's take a look at preseason and our transfers. Let's take a look at preseason first. As you can see, quite a few green results there. 2 yellows and only 1 red, so that's good. Especially if you take a look at the fixtures themselves. We got a 5-0 victory over Angers. I think it's a Walloon side. No, it's a German side. Well, then I have no idea how to pronounce that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. I did just notice that we didn't play a single away game in our friendlies. That kind of bothers me. Should have paid some attention to that, because I do try to play at least 1 or 2 friendlies away from home to see how we do away from home. But yeah, we'll just have to worry about that later. So 5-0 win, first result. It's pretty good. Then we got a 2-2 draw against NEC in Nijmegen, a Dutch first division team. A really good team, really good, quite big club in Holland, and we performed pretty well. I mean, we got 2 goals early on against us, but the players responded very well and scored in the 27th and the 85th 85th minute. So that was we weren't expected to dominate that game, so these numbers are pretty decent to me. We did have a few opportunities and we managed to score 2 of them. Both shots on target became goals, so that's quite good, considering the efficiency of our strikers there, or the efficiency of the entire squad, actually. Then the next result was a 1-3 loss against Stade Brestois, FM12. Yeah, again, much better team. A French first division squad. I don't know where they finished last year. I think they were second division squad last year. Not sure. Well, doesn't really matter. They have players way above our pay grade. That's 100 times more than the average wage at our club. Okay, maybe not 100, but 50 times or something like that. Anyway, so a 1-3 result isn't all that bad. Then we got a 5-0 victory over Ruppelboom. It's expected. But then we had one hell of a result. Absolutely incredible victory over Cagliari, the Italian Serie A side. Absolutely wonderful result. Actually, I had considered playing with only one striker against these guys because, you know, who are we kidding? We have to play defensively against such a team. But I used my underdogs formation with 2 strikers. The idea being that the defensive players can get rid of the ball sorta with these strikers, so they can play the ball forward, and these strikers should, in theory, be able to keep hold of the ball for long enough to get out of the whatever problems we are in at the back. So that's pretty much the idea. Keeping possession as well in the offensive part of the pitch, because usually when I play with only one striker, like this formation right here, that's my preferred formation if I play with only one striker. The problem here is usually when we play bigger teams like this, that the one striker is in all kinds of trouble when he's played the ball all alone. He's just all on his own there against players who are much better than him, and that's usually a problem. So if I play with 2 strikers, the idea is you can play the ball to one of them, and they can sort of amongst themselves hold the ball in the team, keep it in the team, and so the midfield can move up, and that seems to work pretty well. Because 3-2 victory against Cagliari. I mean, they are much better than us, so even more so than these 2 teams. So I was pretty amazed by that result. Then again, a bigger team, Cercle Brugge, they got relegated from first division, from the Pro League last year. So they were a great team, and I really didn't expect them to get relegated. Because I think in real life they ended 7th, so they nearly ended 6th. So they were a pretty decent side, and yeah, as you can see, we dominated them, absolutely dominated them. We didn't need an own goal to score, but if this guy hadn't walked the ball into his own goal, our striker would have. So we would have scored anyway, and it's just a little bit too bad that we got that goal against us as well. We shouldn't have conceded, but since it's a friendly and it's Cercle Brugge, really good side, I'm pretty satisfied with that result. And then the last game against Veldwezelt, yeah. The only reason I'm showing you guys this is because of the weird thing that happened in the end. They got a sending off, and Bernard Bertrand didn't agree with the referee, and he went on complaining, and he got his second yellow as well. So that's 2 guys off the pitch, and obviously we dominated this game because they are a amateur side. Okay, now we have our first first competitive game of the season, and I'm very curious to see how we do. I've gotten rid of quite a few players, and I intend to get rid of Popovic as well. In my last video, I know I said I was thinking about keeping him because he was our top scorer last season, but his stats aren't all that great. And now I've taken a look at the squad a little more in detail, and he's our main source of expenditure when it comes to wages. So he's gonna go. Look at that. It's not like he's a wonder boy or something. So yeah, he's gonna go. He's played well in the friendlies, but so have our other strikers. So I really have no needs to keep him. He's absolutely draining our wage budget, which is already too high. Let's see. If I get rid of him, all of a sudden we're within our wage budget again. So he's gonna go. He's just gonna play one more game. This cup match. He's gonna play this cup match, and hopefully that'll spark some interest from other clubs, so we can get rid of him. Yeah. Wait a second. Cedric Boteau. Ha. You guys don't know who this guy is, but I used to have him on an FM2010 save. He's really shit. Scored 2 times already. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Suitars, no. As you can see, we have a quite a large team, but that's mostly due to the transfers, and there's a lot of young players as well, and free players. I don't want to get into it now, but yeah, the idea is that I can. They're all pretty much the same level, and the idea is that I'll be able to assess who needs to stay and who needs to go in the winter transfer period. So yeah. Griffith, you're gonna play right mid. Abdes, and who's gonna be our striker? Yeah, Popovic. I know I was forgetting something. Yeah. Yeah. I think that'll be it. Not sure about taking Tom Calloway. He's experienced, but I'm gonna take Mvila with me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for it. 44 numbers says it all. But as I said, there's also a lot of players who I bought in for the future, so they're gonna be moved to the reserve squad Anyway, so no replays. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Tell them all we have faith in them. It's a pretty decent team talk, considering the team talks I had at Antwerp. They were absolutely shocking. Everything I said turned everyone red. So I'm pretty happy with 5 players turning green now. Okay, let's see how high the score can be here, because I am expecting a win, and quite a large win as well. Popovic. Good lad. He's scored again. Yeah, he's gonna go though. Yeah, I mean, it's just financially unacceptable to keep him. I've tried giving him a new contract for a less high wage, but he won't go for it. Yeah, it's too bad, because he does play pretty well, at least in the friendlies he did, and right now he's already scored, so it's not bad at all. But yeah, financially he's just not good for the club. It's not good for the health of the club. And if he won't sign a lesser deal, so be it. Then he must go. But yeah, okay. Dominating this first half so far. Broekaert, Abdes, Broekaert, Abdes again. Plays it out to Griffith, who's got a good cross, but it's been put out for a corner. And we are pretty dangerous from these set pieces with Alpha Ba. He always manages to get to the ball first, but it's usually over the bar. Yeah, it's pretty much what he did at Antwerp as well. Lipovic, he was always the guy at corners and free kicks to head the ball in towards goal, and quite often score as well. So he's done that already in the friendly against Cagliari. So yeah, I'm looking forward to him scoring a lot of goals as well this season. Okay, other corner. Alpha Ba, see what I mean? It's really dangerous from these kinds of situations. It's nearly half time now. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be 1-0 at half time. Yeah, let's tell them they're doing well, but I think they can do better. They don't seem to really care. Yeah, 2 people will look happy. It's better than 3 people having a red reaction. So Griffith's gonna come off. Yeah, for Villa then. Or I could do this. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, man. Why are his stats decreasing? Has he been injured recently? No. I'll have a talk to him. Yeah, you gotta be more. Yeah. Gotta be more motivated in training, because that's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. Let's put Espinal up there. I'll give him a talk as well. but he didn't respond. No matter. We should take this this win easily, and we are dominating the game, so I don't really foresee any problems unless they can score now. No. See, an innocent, harmless long shot. I am a bit. Oh, this is dangerous. Yes, 2-0. I'm a bit. Okay, maybe this is not the greatest example because we score from this opportunity, but I'm a bit disappointed that my keeper still keeps booting the ball upfield while I've clearly told him to let the defender collect the ball. So yeah, I don't know why he's doing that, and I'm hoping he will stop soon, but we have an injury. Let's see, it's a good idea to use him as a defensive midfielder. Maybe it's a good idea in this game. And then we'll put Juan Villa up there because he needs the match fitness as well. Is there anyone else? No. Okay. Good. Come on, guys. Let's score another goal. Alpha bar. Oh, it's hit the bar. Fuck. I just realized I haven't showed you guys the transfers yet, so I'll just do that after the game. Whoa, poor thing. So you're probably thinking, whoa, who are all these people? Although I do think most of them were already with us last season. A couple of them weren't. Well, anyway, let's just tell them that was a good win, and then we'll get on with those. Yeah, pretty dominant. We'll get on with those transfers. I'm not gonna go through all of them because, as I mentioned already, there's a lot. There's a lot. We won't bother with this. Yeah, look at that. All these guys came on a free or on a loan or nearly on a free, so that's good. We brought in some money as well because that's the main objective now. You know, keeping this club healthy. Hopefully, you know, getting rid of the debt, which is quite high. I think it's about 2.5 million, something like that, for a squad worth less than 1 million. Yeah, that's pretty high. So Ludwig van Nieuwenhuizen is just a backup, experienced player. Sami Garay, he's a great striker. I've known him from, yeah, I thought so, STVV. Apparently KV Mechelen as well, and Lierse, yeah. So I knew him already, and I noticed he was available on a free, so I got him in. Ruben Ketels, young player. Matthias Moyersons, young player as well. Rick Lejeune, young player. Alexandre Guinaud, young player. Kevin Gouman, he's our new keeper. Still pretty young, but he's got great stats as well. I mean, 3 stars, potential of 4 stars. So that's gonna be our keeper. Tom Calloway, experienced player, you know, backup as well. Aldine, he's a central midfielder. More of an attacking central midfielder, but I'll be using him as a central midfielder when we're dominating, when we're supposed to be dominating. Alpha Ba on loan, you know him. I loaned him with Antwerp as well. I think he's an amazing player for this level. And 18 jumping, 15 hitting. He's a beast on corners. So we're definitely gonna be able to use him well. Tom Soetars, again, a backup, experienced old player. Nicolas Delporte, he turns, well, I know for a fact that he's got a lot of talent, because I bought him on another save like 5 years later or so, and he was really, really good. So I looked at him, I thought, yeah, sure, why not? We have a very injury-prone left back, and we can use a substitute there. Kofi Bekwe, he's an important transfer as well. Very strong left midfielder, very good. He's got all he needs really, and very pacey as well. So yeah, pretty much all I like in a left winger: speed, technical ability. All he needs. Bit of a problem settling, so I gave him some. I said, go and get yourself together and make sure you're back in like 2 weeks or something. So he's not at the club at the moment, but he's played a few friendlies and he's been very, very good. Brecht de Jager, he'll be our main man on central midfield. A talented young Belgian player, so that's important as well. So we need at least 6 Belgian players each game. At least 6 players who were trained in Belgium. Johan Broekhaert, again a young player, but I think I'll be using him as well already. Gideon Boateng, same story. Griffith, or Leandre Griffith, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I'm gonna call him Griffith. Stats wise, I wasn't really impressed with him. I mean, he does have pretty much all he needs for a good winger, but it's not extremely impressive. But he has provided 2 assists already, so I'll be using him as well, mainly as a backup, I think. Rob Schoofs is another backup. Yeah, pretty much the same kind of player. And then we have Bastien Collet, left back again, and central midfield as well, a backup. And Mateusz Kuzmicki, or Kuzmicki, he's a youngster we got on loan from Club Brugge. Club Brugge, who we just recently got an agreement with. They're gonna be our parent club, because I asked the board to get a parent club, and they came up with Club Brugge. So yeah, he's a good young player as well. Gonna be backup, and maybe he'll even get into the first team as well, if we get rid of of that old guy, not so fast, who I showed you last time, James Lewis. I'm probably gonna get rid of him, because he's rather old and not very fast at all, and I like my defenders to be very, very well, not very, very fast, but fast enough to keep up with the attackers. So who did we get rid of? A lot of players, just to free up some budget as well, and because they just weren't good enough. Who are worth mentioning. This was our previous keeper. We got rid of him. a little striker. Again, not really anything special, and I just got rid of them. Siani, he's got a, if you look at his stats and his graph, looks okay, but he just doesn't really have a position, I think. Probably striker is gonna be his best position, but we already had a lot of strikers, so yeah, I'm happy he's gone because he was earning a lot of money as well. And then Cristian Santos is just not good enough, so I'm glad I got 5k for him. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. Let's take a look at the next fixtures. First we have Wallin in the 5th round of the Belgian Cup, and then we'll kick off the season with our first Belgian second league game against Cercle Brugge. Hopefully we can play as well as we did in the friendly and get an even better result, because we deserved a better result in the friendly as well. So hopefully we can manage that in this second league game. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, yeah, let's take a look at the prediction. 6th, so I think we'll aim for a top 5 spot. If we can get a top 5 spot, I'll be very happy. And I know I said last time I want to do better than Antwerp. Well, Antwerp are expected to finish 1st, so we're gonna have quite some work to do to do better than that. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.